Hey, what's up YouTube? It's JoeIS13 here, coming at you with a Delta MD-90 review. This is 1/400 scale, of course. This is like a dream come true to like any Gemini jet model airplane collector just in general. Like this is honestly like the best thing to ever happen. So this, I mean, there's really, like this plane's beautiful. Like I don't really pay attention to the boxes a lot, but I mean, just look, it's the MD-90, man. You cannot look at it. So let's look inside like it tells us to in the modeling right there, of course. Up here, lots of information like always, and then if you want to pause it here, if you don't have this model, let me just focus it and then I'll give you lighting. If you want to just know the information, and then I'll move up here so you can pause it if you want to read it as well. Yeah, so this is a good sign because I believe the McDonnell Douglas mold just in general is done. So I'm not going to say I'm expecting these to come out soon, but I'm hoping that like an American MD-80 or a Delta MD-88 comes out soon. Maybe the Allegiant new colors, that would be nice as well. So this plane is very nice. Registrations is November 901 Delta Alpha, and Delta has 60 MD-90s, and I think 5 are getting converted to be flown for Delta. So they have 5. They're on property for Delta, and they're just waiting to get them all Delta-thoned up. I guess we'll just Delta 5, whatever you want to call it, some funny term like that. But yeah, so they're going to have 65 MD-90s, and then at the end of the day they'll have 88 717s, and then I believe they're at like 115 MD-88s. So they are the T-tail king, and they still have like 14 DC-950s, I think. I haven't checked the numbers in a while, but they still have a good handful. But let's get started with the model. Now the first thing you'll notice is if I can focus this good enough, you'll be able to get a good look at the landing gears. Actually, let me just put the camera like this for a second, and then I'm going to do this. Okay. So if you can see right there, if we can get decent lighting, you can tell that these landing gears are very nice. They're rolling landing gears, of course. You might obviously be able to tell from now. That's a good thing because like the 777 doesn't have rolling landing gears, at least from the molds I have, which is kind of sad. But hey, it's the MD-90. You gotta get that thing all pimped up as much as possible, and they did a pretty good job with it. So I'm just giving you some good views under here. Like I said, in my DSM airport update, they have 3 for the baggage loader, and you can tell right there. So yeah, the stand actually works for this. I had some troubles with the other T-tail that the stand wouldn't actually fit like the 717, but good to go on this. Okay, so here, okay, there's the eyebrows on the MD-90. If we can focus, that would be really nice. All right, now, okay, come on, let's focus today. Okay, my goodness. There you go. That's good enough. What you're looking at now is most of the flight deck and obviously half the body of the aircraft. The one thing I love about the T-tails, or the 717, just all the McDonnell Douglas in general, I love the eyebrows, especially when you go in the cockpit. You can just look up. They have them on, they have them on the 73s. A lot of airlines are taking them out. I don't know why, but I do know they help when you're turning on for like a final. You can easily see the runway when you're turning. It's just you get a better view, if that makes sense. The MD-90 is I'm not too knowledgeable about like the aircraft in general. I'm just basing off my knowledge of the 717, but this aircraft's a little different from the 717. This is very good when it comes to like long and thin routes. This aircraft does like ATL ABQ, Atlanta Albuquerque, that's a decent long flight, and I see it do MSP Portland, MSP Las Vegas. I've seen them do those routes a lot, so that's pretty cool. We'll go to the midsection of the plane. 2 emergency exits on each side of the plane, so a total of 4 over the wings, and then 2 in the front. And then we'll turn our plane around here. And there's 1 on that side. I didn't mean to forget to mention that, but yeah, so let's see. What else they're talking about this plane. Just did a really good job with the coloring, because a few of their models, I can't remember which ones, but I think it was some of their models, the tail lighting, like the tail coloring was a little off. Was more darker. This is more of the real Delta color, like the ruby kind of look when the sun's on it, if that makes sense. But yeah, all in all, this is not all in all. This is a fantastic model. Now, one funny thing is I love the MD-88 for the engine sounds, but I love this plane for the looks, because the engine sounds of the MD-90 they're weak to me. So it's really hard for which one's my favorite. Obviously, the 717 beats these planes, obviously, but between those two, it's really tough. I love the MD-90s, that's where it's at for the looks, but if you want the engine sounds, row 38, row 33, row something like that, get on the MD-88. That's good quality engine right there. That's about it. I'm going to have to get a few more MD-90s because in the beginning, December 3rd, CLT will only get one MD-88 a day. And the sad thing is it's from Detroit. So, yeah, we're going to have to get a few MD-90s. Probably like another one or a third one. Because we're going to have about 11 MD-90 flights a day, which is really impressive. So, some good stuff, though. I like it. So, I'll just get a few more angles. I'll cut the video and I won't call it a day. Flying Delta soon. A few MD-88s. And then a CRJ-9 flight, just with the connection, obviously. But that should be nice because we're not going to see them that much longer. Apparently, CLT doesn't believe in the MD-88 anymore, and Delta only believes in the MD-90 for Charlotte. So that's I guess it's a good trade. I guess. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Sorry I stretched out a little longer. I don't really like doing long reviews, but this one was one of the ones I think needed to be just a little longer. So thanks again for watching, guys. Next update will probably be ATL. Don't get set up for that, but I have no idea. But thanks for watching.